In the noisy heart of a crowded city lived a man named Arif, a simple worker with calloused hands and a heart far larger than his bank account. He lived in a small rented apartment with his wife Sarah, a school cleaner, and their 2 kids. Arif barely made ends meet working long shifts at a local factory, but no matter how little he earned, his instinct was always to help others. Whether it was giving half his sandwich to a hungry child on the street or buying medicine for a sick old man, Arif never hesitated. Sarah often scolded him. "Why do you give everything away? We barely have anything ourselves." But Arif would just smile. "Because I know what it's like to have nothing. If I can fill one's stomach, I've done something good." One rainy afternoon, as Arif lay resting after a long shift, a weak knock echoed through the apartment. Sarah peeked through the window and groaned, "Another beggar! We barely have food left for dinner." But Arif stood up and opened the door. Outside stood an old man, soaked from head to toe, shivering, his beard tangled, clothes torn. "Beta," he said softly. "I haven't eaten in 2 days. Just a little food, please." Without pause, Arif brought him inside, sat him down, and offered water. Then he rushed to the kitchen, but found only 2 rotis left. "They were meant for your dinner," Sarah snapped. Arif looked at her gently. "A hungry soul can't wait. We'll eat tomorrow." The old man ate slowly, with tears in his eyes. He said nothing, just smiled faintly after his final bite, his eyes filled with gratitude. After a few minutes of silence, he stood up and reached into his tattered bag. "I have nothing to repay you with, except this." He pulled out a small, shining golden bowl. Arif stepped back in shock. "No, Baba, I can't take this. You need it more than I do." But the old man insisted. "A king gave me this last week, but I've been waiting to find someone truly deserving. You gave without asking, without expecting. That is rare." The golden bowl didn't make them rich overnight. But somehow life changed. Arif found a better job. Sarah was promoted at the school. Their kids got scholarships. Whenever Sarah asked about the bowl, Arif would say, "It's not about gold. It's about what it reminds me. Never stop helping." He kept the bowl on a small shelf, a symbol of silent gratitude and divine reward. The city kept rushing past them, but peace stayed in their small home. Years passed. Arif grew older. His children succeeded. The golden bowl remained untouched, except for the dust he gently wiped off it every Friday. He would often tell guests, "You don't need a lot to do good, just a willing heart." His story became a quiet legend in the neighborhood. And when Arif passed away, that bowl was passed on. Not for its gold, but for the kindness it carried. Friends, this isn't just a story. It's a reminder. Kindness returns. Always. In ways we can't expect, but always when we need it most.